Hello, welcome everyone. Welcome everyone. I hope you all are excited to be here. We're letting people get in the room, but as we get started, I hope that you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. And I am Dr. Carlita Moore. I serve as the Vice President of Programming and President-elect for the American Association of Blacks in Higher Education. And I would like to introduce you to our illustrious President, Dr. Shawani Howard Baptiste.
Thank you so much, Dr. Moore, and welcome on a beautiful Juneteenth Eve as we celebrate community legacy and leadership. And for us to share a little bit more about the American Association of Blacks in Higher Education. As Dr. Moore, our illustrious president-elect, shared, my name is Shawani Howard Baptiste, and I have had the pleasure for the last 2 years to serve as the president for AABHE. So as I have 1 year remaining in my presidency, please know that Dr. Moore and I work collaboratively and directly with the board to ensure that we continue to stand as the premier organization for Blacks in higher education. So thank you all for joining us this evening.
And so, as we get started, you've learned who we are, and you all are getting to know one another in the chat. And that is really what
Mhm.
AABHE is about, finding community, finding friends, finding family, reconnecting with one another. So, we're going to tell you a little bit about the organization, our signature programming. Tell you who our members and partners is and ways to get involved, and then we'll wrap up with next steps. But this is really and truly to give you an opportunity to learn about who we are, what we do. And so you'll have an opportunity to join us. And if you stay to the end, it might be a surprise. So
All right. So, who are we and what do we do? So, as I had mentioned earlier, we really do serve as the premier professional development organization around research, collaboration, and networking for all groups, for all folks here in the U.S. and internationally, with the true focus on Blacks in higher education. We know that there are a number of different professional organizations, particularly those based on discipline. But as someone who's been with the organization for almost 9 years, I can truly say it really is one of the best, if not the best, professional development organization because of how we set ourselves up to support each other. One thing that makes AABHE unique, and I'd say really better than others, is that we are not discipline specific. So no matter what your discipline or background is, we really do have a space here for you at AABHE. So if you were a faculty member like I was several years ago, and Dr. Moore slash now we're administrators at our respective campuses, or you work in student affairs or philanthropy or a faculty member or adjunct, whatever your role is, whether it's in higher education or adjacent to, there are opportunities and professional development opportunities specifically here for you at AABHE. So we really do serve to be the driver for leadership development for Black faculty and staff, and also graduate students and undergraduate students. So if you're working with those particular populations or younger scholars, as we may say, there's a place for you here as well, because we really do stand on the shoulders of giants, and we recognize that there are still issues that Blacks in higher education face, and we are committed to addressing them and solving them alongside you all. So the history of the organization really goes back to 1980. So if you are ever hopefully on future calls, future opportunities, future webinars, you will learn from some of what we call our legacy. That would be Dr. Roland Smith, there's Dr. Joseph Silver. So there are key individuals who have really been around, when I say for decades, really fighting the good fight to ensure that we have this physical space, but also this formal space to connect. So you can see since 1980 in terms of our affiliation with the Black Caucus, the caucus in 1985, recognizing new ways and new paths forward to continue to establish ourselves in a lot of ways, very in a distinct way from others. So recognizing, really over the last 20 years, shifting from AAHE and to really thinking about how do we envision ourselves starting out as a small group over 20 years ago with Dr. Roland Smith, as I mentioned, who was elected as the charter president of AABHE in 2005. So again, we have a really long and rich history of serving Blacks in higher education.
So as we look at our signature programs, we do a lot. And so part of that is to get you connected in one way or another. We do have our really big conferences, and we'll show you a little bit more about that here soon. Um, but our annual conference is our flagship culminating event of everything throughout the year is that opportunity to engage with one another. And we'll show you a little recap of what it looked like this year in Baltimore, Maryland. And so we will be headed to the A and ATL here in 2027. And so we'll drop some of that information soon. So you have to be on the lookout in order to get that information. But also, we have our international study tour coming up. And so every other year, we go across the diaspora to broaden our perspectives, have some intercultural understanding, engage with the community there, whether it's via some of the hospitals, the universities, some historical site, and then we do some reflection on what those experiences are, where we are today, how does that transition from one place to another. So it is fun, but it is also a study tour, as Dr. Silver likes to say, and so it is not just a vacation. So know that it's not to scare you from the instance of studying, but also to just kind of immerse yourself in the environment, in the experience. And so this year we will be going to Zimbabwe, Johannesburg, and Cape Town, South Africa. So I'm excited about that. And we also have our Emerging Leaders program. So if you have high school undergraduate students, we have a program that is designed for them. We usually have that program right before our conference. So if you're traveling or if you would like to engage some local high school students, some undergraduate students from your college, it's a great opportunity to get them involved in that Emerging Leaders. And then they can also transition to our conference as well. So it's not just for you all, they can come to that conference, to our conference as well, but definitely get involved with the Emerging Leaders program. We have our Research Institute, which is coming up here in October. I want to say the 4th and 5th. I'll double check on those dates for you. Sorry, the 5th and 6th. I was a year behind. So October 5th and 6th is our Research Institute. So be on the lookout for that. We'll send that information to you as you are members of our Zoom participants. And so we'll send that to you. But that is a really uh, 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 intimate way for you to get involved as it relates to looking at cutting edge programs, data analytics, what's driving policies and creating new environments within higher education, and how can we tell the story through that. We did a faith-based program as well in the last Research Institute. So this is going to be a closer opportunity to have one-on-one experience and hands-on opportunities to really dive deep into information to help lead and grow and build your college campus. We have our Leadership and Mentoring Institute. And so, I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. If you don't know already, the people need to know. Okay. 2017 is the best class.
2019, Dr. Moore, I think you meant 2019.
I didn't. 2017 was the best
2018,
class.
2018.
See, she don't even know what year it is. So there we go.
Because I
It's,
recruited the 2019 class, but yes, go ahead.
but
2018.
everybody has the best class, but Um, and if you have been a part of LMI and you may be on the Zoom chat, put what year you're in, put what year you were a part of, see what I'm saying? 2025. But see, we have people in, no, the folks think they're the best. I knew there were some LMI folks in the chat. And so if you don't know, you need to find out, because this is an opportunity. When I tell you, I say about all of our programs, and that's because it truly is uniquely special. It's special. It's something special about creating an environment where we can get together and talk amongst one another. It's built through us, for us, by us. The things that you don't learn in other institutes. I've been through several, but this one, I promise you, was life-changing. It's gonna give you what you need at the time that you need it. And so if you're in mid-level career and you're looking to go into higher senior level positions, the Leadership and Mentoring Institute is the place for you. So that will be in Atlanta as well. So that is coming up. So you would need to look out for the application for next year. Our Rising Leaders Institute, we have implemented some courses and within our annual conference. We will always have our virtual career expo, the writing boot camp, which is very rigorous. That was held earlier this summer. And then, of course, members only town hall. So this here is a everyone town hall, but we will have some members only town hall that will be dedicated for those who sign up. So just hold on if you want to sign up. Just wait to the end. Just throwing it out there. But again, we've done our Research Institute. This is the one from last year. We have our annual conference. If you're someone who has completed their dissertation award, you want to be celebrated for the work that you're doing in your career, we encourage you to sign up for our dissertation and career awards for um, next year's conference. Again, we have the writing boot camp. We did a career development summit this past conference. But you know what? I keep talking about that, but I really feel like you should see what that truly looks like. So you know what? Give me a quick second and I'm going to do just that.
Someone once asked me, what is the secret sauce to AABHE? And that answer is really simple. It's you. You are the secret sauce to AABHE. We know that on your college campuses and universities, you are pouring into other people. You're navigating change in a way where you need someone to pour into you. And that's what we do at AABHE.
This is my first conference, and it has been refreshing, particularly in the fact to see other Blacks in their success in higher ed, and especially in a climate where there are a lot of barriers. So being here at AABHE has been refreshing in so many ways, but definitely seeing Black success and Black excellence has been top notch.
It has been phenomenal because I have gone to other conferences, and this is the first conference that I have actually seen myself. I have felt myself. It has been like a family reunion. It has been a gathering of bold, beautiful Black people, and I am so honored to be in this, space where we as a people are validated. We are seen, we are heard, and we are valued.
When we start playing.
And so if you want to see more about AABHE and hear more about our conference, you can go to our YouTube page and check us out. And so as we continue, this is our previous cohort that assumes that they are the best. And
Planning our conferences.
Sorry, I'm still on the correct screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, great. I
Mhm.
moved very quickly. I got but yes, so this is our last cohort. We do have some fellow opportunities. So if you are in humanities and this is an opportunity that you're looking for, it is definitely open to more than beyond humanities, but we did have a grant. So the Mellon Fellows have an opportunity to not only engage at LMI, but also with the Research Institute as well. And so be on the lookout for those applications along with the Leadership and Mentoring Institute.
So I'm excited to share some of the benefits of membership. As Dr. Moore mentioned, For many of us that are board members or volunteers for AABHE or just members, we engaged in some way with the organization and felt that instant connection of kinship and family and support. And so one of the member benefits certainly is the picture you see there with two of our board members on the left and our dissertation award winner, Dr. Stacy there taking the picture, is that networking. So as the video briefly mentioned, there's an opportunity to come together with other Blacks in higher education and really feel that sense of community. So in addition to access to kind of my AABHE, kudos to Josh. It kind of serves as our social networking piece, like an internal Facebook for, again, exclusively for members. We also have a reduced conference registration fee. So we know those fees can be high from time to time. So we certainly make sure that we set our conference registration fee as Dr. Moore works very hard behind the scenes to ensure that that includes as many meals and opportunities to connect as possible. We also provide biweekly emails of job opportunities through our virtual career center. There's certainly professional development opportunities and webinars that are available, again, exclusively for members. We also provide access to diverse issues in higher education, so a national higher education magazine that you would have access to, as well as information about the Leadership and Mentoring Institute, as Dr. Moore mentioned earlier. So again, reduce webinar fees to participate, access to the International Education Study Tour, and so really the opportunity to connect. One of the things I'll add too, as part of the 2018 cohort of the Leadership and Mentoring Institute, as Dr. Moore probably rolls her eyes, I can see that Dr. Latanya Rogers, my fellow cohort member, is also on this call. Hey, Dr. Rogers. And we started as faculty members in the summer of 2018, if I'm not mistaken. And so we are both now senior administrators. And it's so exciting to be able to make that call to someone else at another campus and say colleague to colleague, administrator to administrator, and really bring our leadership team together and our presidents together and provosts together simply through a text message. And that's because of the relationship of AABHE. So just know those initial connection points that you make now really have been instrumental in launching your own career. Institutional membership is another opportunity to get engaged. So if you are looking for your particular campus or organization, profit, nonprofit, it doesn't matter. We have an opportunity to engage here as well. So institutional membership is a little bit different than the individual. The individual, as mentioned before, is you would pay a flat rate and you would have access to all the perks that were just mentioned and more. And institutional membership means that you would pay a particular amount, meaning your college, your campus, your university. So this could be the president's office, the provost's office, the dean's office would pay for that membership. And it includes 5 complimentary professional memberships. So then that campus, Campus X would choose the 5 individuals who would have access to the professional membership at no additional cost to those 5 individuals. Their logo would go on our website for the national conference. We would share opportunities, career readiness. If your campus is looking to hire a new role, now you would have instant access to hundreds of new employees through AABHE who would be able to see that job posting. You would have discounted rates to rent exhibit booths and place advertisements in our conference materials. So it's really a great way for your campus, university, or college to really have access to an entirely new group of professionals in higher education. Additional benefits include our career center. So this is a great way if you are just now kind of new to the profession of higher education, or you're looking to pivot or change. Through membership, you have access to the career center. So that means you have access for a higher education trained seasonal professional to review your resume. You would have access to job postings that may be different from postings that are on other websites. You'd have access to individualized coaching, professional development, and access to key HR professionals and recruitment consultants that can help you transition to that next new opportunity.
So we want to take a moment to say thank you to our partners. And we say partners because we truly create that partnership. And if you might, you might recognize your institution on the screen. And if you do, that means that they have that institutional membership. And we can connect you to whoever that may be at your institution to kind of see how you too can be a part of the institutional membership. If you are responsible for getting that institutional membership, give a little nudge to that person to say, hey, can you talk to AABHE to get a larger number of institutional members? Because we do have the ability to expand that beyond the 5. And so with
We
that,
can customize, right?
we can customize it for you and your institution. So
Hmm.
we are happy and excited to meet the needs. And if your institution is where we are coming for the conference, let us know. We would love to connect and engage and see how you too can be a part of our conference.
Dr. Moore, if I could just add one point of clarification in terms of there's a question in the chat about individual membership versus calendar year or maybe academic year. So Josh can confirm, I believe once you become a member, that's when your cycle starts. So if you became a member, and I know we have about 113 maybe in the chat right now who would become members today, then that's when your cycle starts for membership would be June 18. So what a great way to start. And always remember your membership is like right around Juneteenth.
I love it. I love it. And so again, we will have our annual conference in Atlanta. And so even if you live in Atlanta, I encourage you to still stay at our host hotel. One that helps to keep the cost down for us so that we continue to do the great work, but it also allows you the opportunity to kind of engage the other attendees in the conference. We do have some reception space, a little
Mhm.
hospitality, all the things, just so that you can connect again with one another outside of the conference. There's so much that you'll learn, so many presentations that will hit so many different facets of what you need. We're looking at wellness. We're looking at policies and procedures, how to help with student success and engagement, how to, whatever your dream is. And so think about, even if you are always thinking about going to a conference and you're looking for a particular presentation and you have a niche to present said presentation, we truly encourage you to submit your abstract for the conference and be a part of the speakers and the offerings that we have at our conference. I will tell you right now that this is an opportunity where you can get your presentation blind review.
Mhm.
And I want to say double blind review because we have multiple people looking at multiple abstracts, but it is a blind review. So when you're going up for tenure and promotion, you can say you presented at a national conference with a double blind review for the presentation. And so I know that is very important as you're looking at tenure. But yes, so if you don't see your school listed, I would strongly encourage you can reach out to us and we'll help you to engage to ensure that we don't in fact have you listed. And then if you're looking to do it, I encourage you to talk with someone who may be over, I'm just going to say, access and community engagement or institutional engagement or your provost or a dean. Ask those people who truly look at engaging faculty and staff in higher education and see if they would be willing to have that institutional membership and what that can bring back to the university. Again, we look at partnerships and wanting to work with you all. And whether that means having us come, because we do have a board of a lot of subject matter experts who would love to be presenters and talk with your faculty and staff and take AABHE to the next level. And so How can we engage with you? So I want you to think about those things. And right now we're going to open up the floor and ask some questions that may be in the chat. I know we've been answering some.
Yeah, I'll read two, Dr. Moore. The first is, are there committees that members can join or other opportunities for involvement?
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Yes, it's one of those things where yes, we would love for you to get involved and being a part of the help. Boots on the ground. We've had some really strong people to come in, whether you're helping on the front end and in terms of developing the conference, or helping to with like finances, or you're helping with engagement.
Marketing, social media, all
Yeah,
of it. Yeah, there's a
all of
place.
there is a place for you. And so what we'll do is as we send out the recording, we will have a link for you to sign up and join to be a part of that. And so not all of them are time intensive. And so it's
Mhm,
just providing just a little bit of your time to be able to do this work. So we are a working board. Meaning that we do put in a lot of work and energy, because it is a passion of love, a work of love and passion
mhm.
and all.
Lots of love.
Lots of love. Lots of love. And so, yes, we would truly enjoy having members to be a part of those committees to help move the mission and the needle for AABHE, and helping to open, even if you're able to open a door to say, hey, this would be a great collaboration for the conference. We would love to hear from you. I see some great conversation.
Mhm.
I see Erica attending the conference. I know Erica is will holler
Oh,
out. But she attended the conference in April and it was wonderful. And I promise you, I talk up AABHE, but I truly mean it. Again,
mhm.
watch the video on YouTube. I mean, you'll see not only our conference, I mean, even in that first minute, you saw we have a sneaker ball, so get your sneakers ready because we'll probably run that back one more time.
Mhm.
But have your sneakers ready. This is a place where you can kind of just breathe. And I like to say it's the beginning of the fourth quarter, right before you hit the end of the school year. You've gone through everything. It's right at that perfect time where everyone is pulling you teeth and nail. You're like, I don't know how much more I have to give. And this will take you to the end of the semester for sure.
I see the next question is, what are the perks, if any, for employees at an institutional partner? Is there a discount, special offering? So, Dr. Moore, maybe we could go back to that slide for institutional partners and we could do a quick review there. So certainly it includes 5 complimentary professional memberships. So if your campus, I should say, is looking to do an institutional membership, we also customize. And so if your campus says, hey, 5 isn't enough, we really need 10 or we need 20, Dr. Moore and I work closely together with your campus leadership to figure out what's that balance so that the campus feels supported, and certainly the folks on that campus have access and the benefits to membership. So certainly the institutional membership provides support at the institutional level, but it also provides all the individual perks that you would get as an individual member, in addition to the campus having access to discounted vendor exhibit booths, having their logo posted on the website, as well as other things that provide just a level of increased visibility for your college or campus or organization. All right, the next question I see it says, I'm unsure if this was answered earlier, but are there any programs or fellowships for those who have less than 5 years in higher education and aren't really mid or senior year? So there are, and I'm going to turn that over to Dr. Moore.
Yeah, so the past couple of conferences, what we've done is we've ensured that the folks who also run the curriculum for LMI have what we call the Rising Leaders Institute. So if you see RLI, those would be Rising Leaders. So those are 5 years or less in higher education. So they're is curriculum or sessions that are dedicated to you all. And so we're, as we continue to do those at the conference, we will identify some opportunities to engage a little bit further. But those tracks right now are at the conference. I think
Lots of excitement of folks who are saying they're coming next year. So we can't wait to meet you, or those who came for the first time in the spring in Baltimore. Hopefully you're coming back.
yes, and if you were there in Baltimore, I would hope that you're coming back and you're gonna bring at least one or two people with you.
Yes, yes.
Because what we really want to do is take over the hotel. I would love to just have all of us, and so we get all of your feedback from the conference, and we take that as we continue to plan for next year's conference. And so I'm really excited. I know where we're going. You all don't know where we're
It's
going.
coming.
It's coming. So we
Mhm.
will, I have to keep you in anticipation and waiting, but know that it is coming up. But there are opportunities to partner with local nonprofit organizations who also support this work. So if you would contact me at programs@aabhe.org, we will make sure to get in contact with you all to help do this work. Also, well, especially if it's based for the conference, if you mean just in general overall, please reach out to President at AABHE, or better yet, reach out to both of us, and one
Yes.
of us will be in contact with you. And so between us and our executive director and Josh, we will make sure that someone is able to get you to the right person, open the correct doors for conversation and growth.
And again, even if you don't work directly in higher education, or you're kind of adjacent to it, whether you're in business or healthcare or nonprofit, we get folks, would you say, Dr. Moore, all the time who either work adjacent to higher education, or they just have a vested interest based on their alma mater, or just looking to support Blacks in higher education. So I think the networking and collaborative piece is a great way to get connected with the organization. So certainly don't feel compelled that you have to work in higher education, or even adjacent or parallel to higher education, or even K-12. We are really inclusive and welcoming folks who might come from a myriad of different backgrounds. And that's, again, educational backgrounds or professional background. But what you will get is that sense of connection and community, and really learning about how the organization is addressing some of these national and even regional or local concerns in a really collaborative and supportive way.
And so I know a lot of you are really trying to join. And so as you're doing this and you've gone to aabhe.org to join, I've decided to give you a little gift. So on behalf of Dr. Shawani Howard Baptiste, the president of AABHE, we're going to offer you 50% off your membership. Again, that's if you don't have that institutional membership, which we love it as well. But if you're doing your individual membership, this is an opportunity for you to get 50% off. And so use this code AABHE 27, $50, not 50%. $50. Did I say 50%? I totally did not know.
Rewind.
$50.
That's still
$50.
significant, though.
You're still significant.
It's still significant. We
$50,
love a
not 50.
discount.
Sorry.
It's
Point
still
of
a
clarity.
gift.
It's still a gift, but it's
Still a gift.
$50, not 50%. But yes, we hope that you will decide to join us. And so how do we decide what conference? I mean, I know 50% off is good too, but $50. But so we decide where our conferences are. One, we like to go to cities who support us, and help us with the work that we're doing. And so we've kind of looked at where we're going for the next few years, and where can we build partnerships and collaborations with people to help move this work. It's a critical time in higher education throughout the world and life, right? And so we want to engage those who can support us. And with that, um, we took some thought and we built out some cities that one we think
Hmm.
that you will enjoy. So one of the things that as the committee looks at locations, we do take into consideration how much will it cost for you to stay? Is there opportunities for you? We do have now. I feed y'all pretty good.
She
Not gonna lie,
does. She
feed you pretty
does.
good. But we do look to make sure that there's additional opportunities for you to get, go out to eat. Maybe you decide you want to go somewhere else to eat, and that's fine. So that we do have those opportunities, places for you to go and enjoy the city. What is the walkability or
Hmm.
the ability to connect with maybe a museum or a shopping center because people love a good shopping, but we also look at holistically in terms of mental health and wellness. Is there um is there a opportunity to get grounded
Hmm.
and connect with nature, and find your recentering in space? And so if you come, we do have a pre-conference. So when you see the dates of the conference, where we do start on a Sunday afternoon, I encourage you and highly, highly, highly recommend to engage in our pre-conference, which is no additional fee, right? Most pre-conferences
Hmm.
are added, that is free. Our pre-conference is free.
That's 100% off, right?
100% off on the pre-conference. And so this is an opportunity for you to have that centering and engagement because mental health is so important now, and making sure that we remain holistic and centered with all the drama and all the messiness and all the things that are happening. We do want to make sure that we put our health and wellness as a priority. So that is one of the things we also look to as well. Uh, and yes, and so we do look at those things. So that's a little bit of how we determine where we're going. If there's suggestions or places that you would like to go, we receive that. So please
Hmm.
send that to us. Let us know where you would like to go. If it's not on the docket to go in the next few years, hey, don't worry, send it to us. We may make it there.
Hmm.
But we do like to go across the United States. So we've been in San Diego, Las Vegas. We've been in Atlanta before, DC. Was it Savannah? Was it Savannah?
I think Savannah previously. Hmm.
Previously, I believe we were supposed to go to Charleston, but I think COVID hit, so we went
Hmm.
virtual. Um, so yeah, so we've kind of gone across the state and back. And there's even been this, I'm curious to know, with the 100 people we have in the chat, if we decided to go out of the country and hit a little international
Hmm.
conference, would you be there?
Yeah, give us two locations, right, Dr. Moore? Like, where would you want to go internationally if AABG hosted a conference outside the U.S., but also give us names of cities in the U.S. That way, I mean, Dr. Moore, we can't tell you if you're on track, but at least it gives us an idea of where our new members would like to go.
Yes, yes, I saw Houston, Puerto
Passport ready.
Rico,
Okay, Rio, Boston. Okay, New
Puerto
Orleans.
Rico,
Uh-huh.
uh-huh. New York.
New York. Okay.
Now that one's gonna be pricey, y'all. Y'all know this, right? I just want to throw this out there. Think about across the, but yeah, I love it.
Barbados, Chicago. Everybody's got a passport, so I think we need to travel abroad. Costa Rica, Cincinnati.
Hawaii. Hawaii is a good international
Hmm.
domestic.
Shout out to the future Dr. Moore, Dr. Greg Moore, who's the state president for the Kentucky Association for Blacks in Higher Education. Hawaii, okay.
Chicago.
Chicago, Providence, Rhode Island, okay.
Huh. Okay, okay.
Belize, very good. All right, Dr. Moore, we got our work cut out for us over the next several years. LA,
Yeah, I
Charlotte,
love it in
okay.
Charlotte. That's home. That's home.
Florida, okay. Canada,
Alright.
okay.
Okay,
We're
I
going to
love.
Africa, it looks like. Africa, Hawaii, and a couple places in the US.
Well, Hawaii is still, that's
Hmm.
still the U.S. But when you take
Hmm.
that trip, it's like going internationally.
It's expensive.
It's expensive. But
Toronto, okay. ATL, yep, we'll see you all there. Spring of next year.
oh,
Nashville, DR, Ghana, LA. All right, these are lots of great ideas.
okay. And so thank you all. If you're having any difficulty with getting the code to go through or any issues with the website, if you email info@aabhe.org, our awesome sidekick and partner,
Yes.
Josh, he will help you to get what you need taken care of. He is a wealth of information, a wealth of support. He is the brains behind all of the things that make AABHE go round. And so, um,
Dr. Moore, what's that code again?
AABHE 27.
AABHE 27.
Yeah, because I like to be fair. We want to know how long is the deadline for the code. And so I get it, right? I just hit you up after payday. So
Hmm.
we'll give you to the next payday to get that. Will allow you an opportunity to say, you know what, we'll take a couple pay periods to allow you to get that to go through. So we will make sure that we have that available to you because we don't want you to miss out on that. Dublin, Ireland. Oh, Panama. I love these places.
Japan, Thailand, yeah. All
I even
right.
like it better because I'm going to check out the hotels before we go.
I
um,
love it. Are there other questions or things that we can answer for you? I think if you don't know, you probably see our enthusiasm and commitment to the organization. And we all started out as members, just like you all on our Zoom connection tonight, and now serve as president and president-elect because of what the organization has given to us, that we want to give that back to the organization and to you all as future members and future board members. There might even be a future president and president-elect in this group. So we want to give that opportunity to you because AABHE has given so much to us. So any closing thoughts and remarks, Dr. Moore?
I'm reading all the things
Reading.
in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah, so Stephanie Jones, make sure you reach out to us. We do have a conference planner, but we do not decline any help. So please make sure you reach out to us as well so that we can make those connections. But yes, I promise you this is an opportunity. I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your day right before we hit the Juneteenth celebration. And so, if you live in Jonesboro with me, we have Juneteenth in Jonesboro. So there's things happening today, tomorrow. We've been having things happening for the last week and a half. It's been great. So we've been celebrating Juneteenth, and I hope you all have an opportunity to celebrate as well. Remember the legacy. Remember. Take time to remember and enjoy the time, enjoy one another, and connect. And I hope that we will see you here soon. The next coming up in October 5th and 6th in Indianapolis, Indiana is where our research institute is. So please make sure that if you are interested in that, want some more information, what have you, please join us at the Research Institute. And if not, please join us in Atlanta, where Dr. HB will sadly pass over the reins and
I
we will.
will happily, happily. Because you're ready, Dr. Moore. We've
Yes,
been
I'm
engaged in this
excited.
partnership for years, so she is ready. The call for for proposals will also be coming out in the next couple weeks. So we want to see you in Atlanta in spring of 2027, but we also want you to submit a call for proposals. Again, as Dr. Moore mentioned, this is a nationally peer-reviewed conference. And so it's a great way to launch your research for our graduate students, for our faculty, staff, anyone who's thinking of submitting a proposal. This is a great way to share your ideas and thoughts and research with a larger audience. So that call for proposals and theme will be out in the next couple of weeks. So be on the lookout for that. Just check out our website and all the information you need will be there.
Yep, and we will be sure to share the dates for 2027. We will announce those here soon. We're finalizing some last few things to make sure we have it all squared away, but that will be coming out as soon as possible. So definitely before you go back, you won't be able to write it on this year's academic funding, but you can get it on next year's academic funding if you have your institutes paying for you to go. So we will get those dates out for 2027 here soon.
Yep. I see Hope joined today. So thank you, Hope. All right, so call for proposals is coming out soon. You've got the Research Institute dates for early October, info@aabhe.org. If you have questions or you want to sign up for a committee, that's a great way to get started. And then Josh will filter those and get those to the appropriate committees. I see we've got Dr. Zadana Slay and other board members on the call. So again, just know that this is a group of like-minded individuals who want to support your personal and professional development. So thank you all for joining us this evening, joining the organization, and we look forward to keeping you engaged and connected over the next year.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth. Really feel like we need to have like enter and exiting music.
We do need some music. Let's see.
We got the suggestion for the writing retreat to be in Martha's Vineyard.
Bye, everyone.